Hey guys, it's Samson, and oh, holy shit, uh, it's been a good couple of days since I have uploaded. It's actually been not a couple; it's been a while actually. But I have, I gotta say, you guys are motherfucking radical. Is what the hell y'all are. Like the second I uploaded that video, talking about just talking about I'm sorry, I'm like stuttering. I never do these on script. I never do. But I was like, as soon as I finished uploading the original like appreciation video for like 10 subs, right? And I said I was gonna like immediately afterwards begin recording like the three videos about the gameplay campaigns of the three games that I liked. And like I was doing that, but like I immediately stopped after I uploaded that, and I was gonna check like my analytics to see if there's any other video that was like popping off and whatnot, and see if there's any like comments, because I wanted to do this, which is this video. I wanted to make another video like soon after those, like just responding to the comments and talking to them as like my way to talk to y'all through video, cause I'm not doing streaming. I'm not doing streaming now. All right. But like the second I did, I went to my channel, 30 fucking subscribers. You guys went absolutely fucking insane. You obliterated like my short goals and made them big goals like immediately. Because I think I said this actually, that it was gonna be like every 5 subs I would do an appreciation video. And then from like 20 onwards, it would be only like 10 subs afterwards. Then I would do appreciation videos. 30 immediately. 30 immediately, dude. And I was like, I had to drop everything and start making like a video now. And so I did. And because these types of like, actually any types of videos of all kind usually do take me like a while to make them. Even though realistically it should only take me a day, I do have stuff to do in the morning, and then for the most part, I like towards the evening I have to go to like driving school, because like I said, fuck reading, and then I like have free time to myself when I get home to start doing this stuff. And like by the time I was done like my first recording, like thanking y'all, like 30 of y'all, I checked my analytics again just to make sure I wasn't about to be off, and I was off because it was at 40 fucking 2. And I was like, you guys are going crazy. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm never gonna be able to finish my thing, right? Like you guys are like making me lose my mind in a good way. And so this, believe it or not, this is my third recording of this video, because the first one took too long, and I didn't have enough cuts to like take out the spaces of just blankness when I'm just trying to think of what I want to say before I want to say it. And then like the second recording was just me doing this again. Except I was like, you could definitely hear it in my voice, like my scratchy ass throat. And then I wasn't satisfied with it, even though the video was cleaner, and cleaner. And then this is me recording this again. And so I'm gonna go through the comments again, but this is for y'all. I'm gonna try and respond to just about all your comments, and also I did upload a video, but it's not. It was just like here. Let me explain it like this. So I knew it had been a long time since I posted, and that it was basically getting closer and closer to Halloween. So I just stopped what I was doing, slapped together a little video, and just posted that as just filler for now, right? As a matter of fact, I made a YouTube post about it. Hopefully y'all saw it, so y'all knew what the deal was. But that was that. The video right now is like right now, alright? This is uploading today, right? Hopefully, because another thing, I'm recording this basically as soon as the hurricane outside just shut its fucking mouth and just left. Because as soon as I got back home, it was just chaos out there. Like, if you ever booted up Red Dead 2, and then you just like in the middle of like a thunderstorm, you're seeing like all the crazy shit, exactly like that, except you're on the fucking roads, and it's hard to see signs. So it was scary to make it all the way back home, and then like burst in through the door and just stay in like a bathroom, because I'm thinking it's about to get crazy. It's about to get tragic. Thankfully it didn't, at least not for me. The news hasn't really said anything yet. Not that I have heard of, but I'm recording this basically, like I said, as soon as the hurricane stopped. We'll be recording this, and I'm going to be responding to, just basically, responding to your comments and whatnot. And it's not going to be every single comment I've ever gotten because there's not too many from the past, and I basically already did ones on those, but this is just for y'all, like the ones that y'all that blew me up, right? So I'm gonna try and respond to just about all the comments from the past couple uploads, not every single upload because I'm not going all the way back to the channel's first video for stuff, alright? But here, let's begin. All that filler's over. Trust me. Let's begin now by starting on the most popular video on the channel for well, at least as of now. You guys continue to blow my mind, but that is the Stephen Ogg situation. I mean, you guys first heard me start ranting in an aggressive tone, and the first comment that I pinned is by ZH, ZH, but if you're European, you say Z. So ZH. They say, this is a W rant video. I can hear the care and passion in your voice. I agree with most of your points, but I don't think he should lose his job. But he should definitely straighten up after this, because taking that person's money and giving them that in a response was a major douchebag move. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, actually, way back in the Stephen Ogg video, that I want to give a little bit of history about myself and my mindset, because I was born in the central part of Texas, take a sort of a circle, draw it in the center of Texas, and that's just liberal area, believe it or not. All right, so all sorts of stuff with being careless of money and whatnot, and sort of I don't care. I don't care if that's exactly liberal views and whatnot, but that's just how everyone was when I was growing up, in early school, and then later on to late middle school and the entirety of high school, when actual Texans started to move in to my school, then my mindset left from left leaning all the way to right leaning, and so now that I'm actually graduated, because believe it or not, I am graduated. Now my mind is back to being focused and more moderate, although somewhat right leaning. I'm being dead honest with you. I'd never lie to y'all. But one thing that almost unanimously stuck with me the second I heard it from all the people around me, just being fed into my head growing up, is that even though people can criticize capitalism, we still do live in a capitalist economy. And the thing is that the thing about capitalism, at the very end of the day, it really is about you building up yourself in the world and the society. So any money handed to you in a capitalist society, that's money that someone made from themselves for themselves, and they're giving to you as an offering for something, right? And you don't take that shit lightly or for granted. That has been, I don't care if I'm brainwashed for thinking that, but I fucking believe that. All right. So just to see this Stephen Ogg, take all that cash. First off, even having an asking price of over $100 to begin with, right? But even then, taking that cash, that online transaction, and then just giving a half-assed response in return, that especially pissed me off in a major way. But anyways, that's the end of that. Thank you, ZH from 9 days ago. The next comment is by Kawasaki. I hope I pronounced that right. They say, it sucks because I can always understand actors are getting annoyed for being recognized for only one thing they do when they're trying to do much more, but at the same time, it's literally the role that skyrocketed his career. That's something else I had mentioned in the video, that it was a lack of respect, or at least a lack of just respect for what brought him up, right? At the very least, recognition of that's the very thing that made him popular. Let's be honest, because actually, from what I remember, he was in cameo appearances in a couple of shows and movies, but that was really it. and you really didn't see him much else. As a matter of fact, you kind of really don't really see him much else, anyways. After that, but the fact that he's even appeared in two like blockbusting shows, which was I believe was The Walking Dead and Better Call Saul. The fact that he got offered those roles and basically got played the same character shows that one, people appreciated him for his acting like skills, because people say that mocap actors for like games are like the voice actors. I say they're acting, right? I say they're actors, right? But it is showing that lack of appreciation. But there's a comment later on that sort of explains why I think he's no longer appreciative of the very thing that brought him to notoriety, right? But thank you, Kawasaki, from 11 days ago. The next one is by Kelsiel. I also hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Not to defend Steven because this is not defendable, but people also need to understand that frustration doesn't build itself up. The dude who paid $100 should have received what he asked for, but also guessed that maybe Steven is kind of tired of being called Trevor and compared to a psychopath since 2013. This is what I was referring to. Sure, it is absolutely indefensible to defend this type of behavior, but looking back on it, you could not looking back on it like fondly, but looking back on it and like trying to understand why. It's understandable that maybe he's tired of being. Maybe he has been on other things that I haven't seen before, but those might perhaps be roles similar to Trevor. What I mean by that is, it's very likely that after GTA 5, he was offered a lot of roles and characters to portray as Trevor, basically. And you see this plenty of times also in Hollywood and anything in general, that people blow up by doing something that they maybe like do a job for or whatnot, and then because that's what made them popular, people are going to continue asking for them to do that over and over again, right? Like Denzel Washington, for the most part, he played heroic main characters and whatnot. And then I think it was Training Day, there was his first antagonist role, and he killed it. And then from then on, you would see him as like other antagonist roles and other heroic roles and whatnot in other movies. But it's like some actors really, even though they can appreciate the thing that brought them to where they are, they might want to break away from it just like a breath of fresh air, right? But even then, after understanding it, it's still indefensible to like the spite of it, like, right? Just the spite of that action. But thank you, Kill from 9 days ago. Literal Arizona Green Tea commented, "Your speech about gaining subscribers make me feel like I should sub." Thank you, Literal Arizona Green Tea. I think the only time I had literally Arizona Green Tea was in middle school, and I listen. Arizonans might hate me, but I think regular sparkling water is better. I'm sorry. But thank you, Literal Arizona Green Tea from 9 days ago. The next one is by D-Dubs. I subbed and you talked about wanting to be a director and then went to sub again when you said you were in Texas. Howdy, neighbor. I hope this channel blows up. You seem to have a good head in your shoulders. Thank you, D-Dubs. But, yeah, I did say I do want to be a director, and the reason I do keep bringing that up is because as much as I love content creating and I love YouTube being a part of it, I do not want to dedicate all my resources and all my time to just YouTube, because history has shown, especially now, right? Especially now, that it is way too unstable of a platform to even begin to consider like wanting to just be only a YouTuber. So since I already had like my ambitions of being a director when I was young, I'm just sticking with them. But because the channel is doing well and y'all have decided to come by and stay for my videos, I'm just going to keep the channel for as long as YouTube's a platform, right? I'm not going to leave y'all behind. Don't ever worry about that. Unless I get killed in a car crash. And you might read about that later. But we'll talk about that day when it comes, right? Also, I'm glad to see that a lot of popular people and good things are coming from Texas. Well, not always a lot of good things, but it makes me happy that Texas is sort of becoming a little bit of a popular place to stay. Well, maybe not now. It's because it keeps getting hotter and hotter, and the fucking sky is bipolar, right? It was kind of warm this morning, and then it just went to fucking chaos. Like not even 10 minutes ago. But thank you, D-Dubs, for the comment for 8 days ago. The next, okay, there we go. Here we go. The next comment is by Sir Sago Bagel. Great video, man. I thought since I saw this video, Steven was kind of being an aggressive prick about it. Most he should have done was maybe make a video on his YouTube channel or something, and make a video about why he doesn't like to be called Trevor instead of ruining someone's $140 cameo. This made me look differently on Steven Ogg for sure. Lots of your takes and arguments are very logical and well established. Earned a sub from me. Keep it up. Thank you, Sir Sago Bagel. Yeah, I think that's also something that I mentioned in the video, and I think also the professional said this in his video, that if Steven Ogg was that butthurt about being called Trevor so much, then he shouldn't have just dedicated a couple videos to directed at individuals that asked him and offered him money to basically get back into character. Because if let's be honest, if it really did bother him that much, he should have just separated everything, stopped everything, posted a Twitter video or an informed video on his channel, and just explained that how he feels about the situation, how he doesn't like to be called Trevor, and how he wants to look out for other roles and be other characters. And that could be respectable. But at the very least, let's be honest, I looked at that text prompt that was sent to Steven Ogg. Not even 30 seconds of video would be needed for that. But the fact is, he went out of his way to make it almost a couple minutes long, just almost berating the guy just for calling him Trevor. And you know what? That really is scumbag behavior. But thank you, Sir Sago Bagel, from 2 days ago. Tasty Noodles has commented, he hasn't really done anything as big as GTA either. Of course, that's what most people know him and like him for. To be honest, the only other role I know of his is his role in The Walking Dead. And that's what I'm saying. He hasn't really been in anything else noteworthy, more or less, right? And it seemed like a big, well, to me at least, it seemed like a big ego for a little thing. And it just seems like just stuff is getting to his head. A lot easier than it should. But thank you, Tasty Noodles, from 9 days ago. Here we go. Fuji commented, honestly, your commentating skills are really good. All you need is better thumbnails, find a way to get a bit better quality videos, and you're off to go. I also really recommend videos on how to grow your channel, because you can be a decent YouTuber, but if you don't do the right thing, you won't reach your potential. Now, thank you, Fuji. But, funny thing, I actually did find a way to upload better videos on Share Factory Studio. If you don't know, I'm using Share Factory Studio as my default editor. Actually, I've been using Share Factory for years now. But the thing is that for PlayStation 5, you can choose basically how high quality you want your videos. And I was like, yo, this is awesome. So I went into every settings possible. I got everything as good as I want to good quality, good 1080p, right? And the first time I actually tried this was in the American Patriot remake video. And as you can see, you probably couldn't see my reaction, but if you went back to the video and saw it, you could understand my reaction, which was basically, fuck! Right? Because I went through all that trouble going through, basically making that whole thing, and then the two black cinematic bars up and bottom, and the general video quality is just shit. And it pissed me off beyond belief. And the second time I tried uploading with good quality was the trailer. Some of you might have seen this. The trailer for the Classy remake, the Classy reboot, and every single high quality upload on Share Factory Studio made the video just glitched. You could watch the video just fine, but if you went to the settings to try and optimize the video to 1080p. It definitely should. No, it says this option is not available for this video. I was like, what the fuck? So at the very end, I had to export it to my thumb drive, take it to my computer, and upload it from the computer. And just to be safe, I did the same thing with the actual project itself. And another funny thing, I made a thumbnail for that video. If you didn't know, but funny thing about YouTube, I guess the thumbnail was too high quality to put as a YouTube thumbnail. And I was too unbothered to try and dequality the video. So you know what? I was like, fuck this, dude. Upload a video, choose a thumbnail from the auto-generated thumbnails. I'm just done with the damn thing. But you know what? I just found out about CapCut because every night before I go to bed, I go on TikTok and I wake up with a frown on my face. All right, and I swear to God, that damn app, that damn CapCut app, it kept getting recommended to me. So you know what? I was like, fuck it, let's actually see it. And you know what? It looks like every other phone editing app I've ever seen, but it's free and it works. I've tried. I've done actually a couple of things with it. It's fine. If push comes to the shove, I will try to put like export my raw footage on a CapCut and then just like give you the videos like that, right? Hopefully, it works better than I think it does, but I don't want to get versed in too many editing softwares because listen, man. Chef Factory Studio is very easy to recognize, see, and just know what you need to do. Every other editing studio software, it looks like you're trying to code a game. All right, but thank you, Fuji, from 1 day ago. The next comment is by Sir McSir. Nice to see someone use quality Red Dead Redemption 2 music in a video instead of some bad drill music. Lol, good vid. Thank you. I was actually contemplating on whether or not I wanted to put music in that video because uh, I was fine with my commentating and whatnot, but I just want to have something in the background, and I just chose the longest track that I had, which was the Red Dead music, which is it's actually the final battle music in the very end of the game. So I just put that in as the thing there. But thank you, Sir McSir, from 2 days ago. Steve Ritter comments, Stephen Hawking's career was dead before GTA 5 came out, so he should really be grateful someone picked him up for a role, video game character. Role he wasn't in anything noteworthy since 2003 before GTA 5 came out. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That I guess this time hasn't aged too well in his memories, to be honest. But thank you, Steve Reher, from 8 days ago. Also, I think I'm pronouncing that fine. I'm sorry, but thank you, Steve Reher. The next comment is by John Bond Zombie. First off, why is Stephen Hawking a fucking hero? Well, the reason I preface the video as be careful when you meet your heroes is because the thing is that it's not even just a Hollywood thing. It's just people in general, like people you look up to, or people you like see a lot and even come to like, most public figures and whatnot. The truth is that they are pretty disconnected from you, right? From you and me, from what we like, from what we see them as, from what we've seen them in, and how they actually are, and how they actually react to scenarios and whatnot. And so that's why I preface the video as be careful when you meet your heroes. Honestly, the only hero have ever had in Hollywood is Clint Eastwood. I'm a Texan, alright? I grew up with Westerns. But thank you, John Bond Zombie, from 5 days ago. The next comment is by 4RL, and they say, huh? Thank you from 4RL from 9 days ago. Here we go. I don't have too many other comments. The only other comment I can find here immediately is the YouTube short titled I'm Excited. And by Mr. Q. That's a war crime. Thank you, Mr. Q from 13 days ago. The only other comment, actually there's 3 more. The next... Oh, sorry about that. The next comment is titled on the next YouTube short, Volume Warning. 3 laughing crying emojis by Smoking Indoors. Thank you, Smoking Indoors from 10 days ago. Another comment is by Update to Y'all, my video from 8 days ago. It says, by D-Dubs, given that reaction to 10 subs, your head's gonna explode at 1,000. I wonder what will happen at 100K. I can't tell if that's sarcastic, but thank you, D-Dubs. And you know what? My head has exploded. My head really has exploded. As soon as I uploaded that video, I was like, 10 subs. It took me like years to get to like 5. It took me like a little bit longer to get to 7. And just like that one video blew up and it's 10. I was like, oh, sorry, and immediately a couple more, and I was like, whoa. And then like as soon as I'm done with that video, 30, right? And and I was like, yo, this is gonna keep inflating like this. And then like, oh, of course, as soon as I finished recording that video, I had to scrap it because the next thing I noticed was 44. I was like, whoa, that's insane. But that was it. Oh man, the next video is by. Oh, sorry, I gotta pause everything. Sorry, guys. Sorry, something came in the way, but this comment is on the Pumpkin Man video, and it's also by Smoking Indoor, and it says, and they say, yes sir, W 21 hours ago. Thank you, Smoking Indoor 21 hours ago. All right, so that, I think that was literally all the comments, and once again, I do want to say that before the video ends, I am sorry this took ridiculously longer than it realistically should have. And I do have to say that although I was originally gonna not do anything in between me making that original video way back, and today, the thing is, after I found out that because I pre-ordered the disc version of MW2, I did not get the 10 days early campaign access that I could show to y'all. So you know what? When I actually found out about that, like for real, I was like, man, screw this. And so I have some footage to show you of an upcoming project, which I did promise way back was coming up, and right now it's still in motion. What you're about to see is about all I have recorded so far, but it is actually the first YouTube project where I'm actually putting in like writing into it, like writing beforehand, trying to get the story and not just go along with it. If you didn't know, for every single one of these stories, every single one of these projects, I really do wing it, and that's what I really like about them, is that I just wing it. But for this one, I want to try and actually actually put some effort into it, and hopefully you guys like it. It's not going to be coming out anytime soon. It's going to be after the MW2 thing, and then I'm uploading this, and then I'm doing a big special. You're going to see what it is soon. Well, actually, not soon, because you know what I mean. But without any further ado, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm sorry this took. I'm saying it. I'm sorry again because I mean it, but I'm sorry it took longer than it really should have. And the clip starts about now.